All right, Friday, November 14th, brought to you by Gametime. Basketball season is here, which means the excitement of being in the stands before tip-off has arrived too. I want to pull up an NBA game as well, because we obviously have football Friday, but
NBA Cup fever. We got the Knicks at the Garden.
It is. That's where it is, right? Heat at the Knicks. The get-in price is $180. Heat at the Knicks.
Friday night?
That's
Friday
the,
night. I mean, come on.
it's the NBA Cup, too.
NBA Cup?
I went for, like $175 for a breakfast in Williamsburg.
Jeez.
On Marathon Sunday. I'd much rather have spent $180.
Oh, yeah.
So that's where you're at. But either way, which means the excitement of being in the stands before tip-off has arrived too. The Gametime app gives the advantage back to fans. It's the hack for unlocking amazing tickets and experiences in a few taps. It's incredibly easy to use, and the Gametime guarantee means you can trust you'll get 100% authentic tickets on time and at the best price. Plus, fees are always included, so what you see is what you pay. I was looking at Knicks tickets tonight. NBA Cup, $180. You can also look at NFL tickets. Packers at Giants, $105. Still a great tailgate on Sunday for the Giants. Packers are also bad as a road favorite. Take the guesswork out of buying NBA tickets with Gametime. Download the Gametime app, create an account, and use code PICKS, P-I-C-K-S, for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account, redeem code P-I-C-K-S for $20 off. Swipe, tap, ticket. Go download the Gametime app today. We are also brought to you by NASCAR. The 2026 Daytona 500 is the 68th running of the Great American Race on Sunday, February 15th. Watch edge-of-your-seat action as NASCAR's best battle for the biggest win of the year. Experience the roar, the energy, and the history of the Daytona International Speedway. Enjoy concerts, fan zones, tailgates, and access to the heart of the action all weekend long. Don't miss your chance to be part of the most iconic event. Don't just watch history, be part of it. Grab your tickets now for the 2026 Daytona 500 and experience the speed, the sound, and the spectacle live. Seats sell out every year, so secure your spot today. Buy your tickets at NASCAR.com. I was lucky enough to go to that last year.
I heard it's great.
It's wild. It's the access that they have and the tailgate and the sound and the speed. It doesn't translate to something you ever would have imagined. Or
I heard I know Vibs went a couple years ago. He said it's awesome.
It's crazy. It's definitely crazy. And the tailgate scene, which we obviously didn't do, was unbelievable too. I think guys go to bachelor parties and stuff like that down there. So, all right, you can bring Mutt in.
Yeah, breaking news. We have Mutt.
You bring Mutt in.
Let's go, Mutt.
What's up, boys? Happy Friday.
Oh, much better lighting today.
You like it?
Yeah,
Better?
looks better.
You look like one of those influencers.
Oh God, not one of those.
Not a hair influencer though.
Do you know how to do a TikTok dance?
It's pretty good. It's not bad. Right?
Not bad.
It's not bad.
I could
Called another losing Thursday night bet dance right there.
Oh well, yeah.
Couldn't get
we
Pop. We couldn't get Pop in the end zone.
Pop was bad, but you got the points.
Retroactively, yeah. You texted in the group retroactively at Trevion Henderson 3 TDs to your card, so we'll give that to you.
Oh yeah, I did.
We'll give that to you. It's a good hit.
Where's Ebb to celebrate? That's his guy, Ohio State's own. Let's go.
He's probably in Wrigley. I think he's setting up for Wrigley, obviously.
He's in. Yeah, he's doing the thing this weekend, right?
Yeah.
In Chicago.
So
Michigan,
that's a good
Northwest.
one. Yeah. All right. What were the takeaways last time? It was another Thursday night, ugly kind of game. I wouldn't even say the Pats' best effort.
No, the Pats actually didn't.
You know what I mean?
Didn't
I don't
look
think
that
they're just.
great.
But that's how bad the Jets are. I was very worried about that 14.5.
Should have been.
The Jets go down the field and score right from the get-go, and then obviously you hit it by a half, which is big.
And then at the end they're driving too.
Driving late got me super, super worried. So, but yeah, just an ugly win for the Pats. But business done. You know, Drake May's still fantastic. Running back's fantastic. Defense really good. Beat up on the Jets, something that they always want to do. So nothing really groundbreaking to take out of that game. The Patriots are good coming in. Patriots are good leaving. Jets are bad coming in. Jets are bad leaving. So I don't, it's kind of a car wash type of game.
Well, and I think Drake May maintains what he should have as a favoritism for MVP, right? He played well last night, made some plays on the run, some highlight plays. Like Herb Street was absolutely gushing over this kid the entire game on Amazon Prime. He loves him. So I think there's a path for him to really just get the number 1 seed, and he's going to win the MVP. I think someone's got to dethrone him top of the AFC if he's not going to win the MVP this year.
I was waiting for Herb Street to say how Drake May's anus smells. The way that was going, that was about as much of a just complete ball guzzling as I've heard on any broadcast. And look, Drake May's awesome, but it was like, all right, dude, we get it. He's good. He's good. He's a good player. I don't know. It was what it was. Jets, like Rico, you're absolutely right. Like it was just Jets lost. Actually, I think the Patriots. I'm just happy the Jets didn't get like completely embarrassed. The Patriots didn't bring their A game, but I think they knew they didn't have to.
What did it close at? What did the game close
12
at?
12.5.
Okay,
12.5.
So they covered 13, right?
They covered. But boy, you got to be clever. I woke up today wondering, like, as a Jet fan, you don't think Aaron Glenn's the guy, do you?
No.
Okay, I'm just making sure. Like,
I question.
Well, you heard about.
I question if Aaron Glenn knows how to like pay his bills.
Yeah, you heard the two.
Like, oh, can he do like basic tasks? I don't know. I don't know.
I had two bets on Aaron Glenn. He was going to be the first coach fired this year, which was crazy. Like I should have got crazy odds, but I did 15 lunches to 1. I lost that, obviously.
Lost that one. You owe me a lunch.
And then I doubled down and said at any point in the season, if he gets fired, 5 to 1. So I'm going to be down 2, but I had the opportunity to win 20, I guess.
What if he gets arrested? Does that count as a firing?
No, he's get fired. Just
what if he's on paid leave?
No, he has to be fired. He has to be fired.
But now I don't think they're moving away from him this season, which I think is a mistake.
Yeah, I don't think they are either.
They were like, oh, we're playing hard for him. They won games against bad teams.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. He's not the guy I would fire him, so we'll see.
There was an article in The Athletic.
If he gets fired Black Monday, I'm going to be very upset.
I'll be very happy. There's an article in The Athletic. This looks at the Jets that put it out a couple weeks ago, basically saying, like, hey, we're not firing him this year, and we're probably not firing him next year.
Right.
So I don't really – part of me is like, I don't really care. I mean, the Jets aren't going to be good next year, so I kind of don't care. We're kind of like tanking for picks anyway. So, like, if we suck next year, it is what it is. If Aaron Glenn's the coach in 2 years, then I'm going to, like, have really, really be upset.
Well, the Patriots got lucky, right? Mayo was a disaster,
yes.
and Kraft hired him, and Kraft loved him, and they fired him right away after the first year, and they lucked into Vrabel. Like, without Vrabel being here, who the hell is the coach of this team? Who's mentoring Drake May? Like, the Krafts and the Patriots and Patriot fans should feel very lucky that Vrabel's
I don't think that's the right word, honestly, Mutt. I don't think luck's the right word. It takes balls to, like, fire him after the first year. Like, give the Krafts credit. Like, they realize it's not working. We're actually going to make an actual, like, grown-up decision and cut bait, move on. A lot of teams would stick with him because he was the guy they picked. They didn't want to have egg on their face because it's embarrassing to fire a coach after 1 year. But the Krafts are great owners. Woody Johnson, not a great owner. So I'm sure Aaron Glenn will be the Jets coach next year, and then hopefully they'll realize their mistake after year 2. But yeah, I mean the Patriots are really good. It makes me sick that they're so good. Yeah, I mean I think you guys are gonna win the division. And at this point now, the question is, do you guys get the number 1 seed or not? I don't think the Bills are going to catch it.
Bills are running out of
I
runway.
think the updated stats say like 40% chance of them getting the 1 seed. They have 2 very tough games left. They have Baltimore and Buffalo. Buffalo sort of a revenge game after they beat Buffalo earlier. I think they can split those games and still get the number 1 seed. I think they're going to get the number 1 seed. I think the road through the Super Bowl goes through Foxborough, which is crazy to say after a 4-13 season.
Currently minus 320 to win the AFC East, by the way.
Yeah, they'll win the East. I'll say this, though.
The Bills are running out of runway. I like the Bills this week against Tampa Bay. I would lay the points with Buffalo. We'll get to that down the road. But, yeah, the Bills are just running out of runway.
Patriots play like they did last night, though. Against those teams, they're going to lose. They got to play better because, you beat the Jets. Oh, bully for you.
Yeah, listen.
You can't play like that against good teams.
Yeah, great.
That's also a short week off a tough physical game against Tampa.
Absolutely.
Exactly what I was going to say.
We're at home, though.
What do you mean?
Yeah, it sounded like a good home field last night. Gillette's not a great home field advantage. It was pretty loud last night.
Coming back from Florida, off again a big win. You kind of gave everything you could to Tampa Bay. Like, yeah, it's the Jets.
I know they would definitely were not in.
Oh, they Patriots know they have to play better.
Yeah, I mean, but I also know the Patriots can play better too. So
also, Mutt, you mentioned if the Pats were to split the Buffalo and Baltimore games, they'd win the division, whereas final loss in these other games at Cincinnati versus the Giants, at the Jets versus Miami. Like,
I can't.
Well,
I can't.
Right, you say that, and I agree. I do think they lose one of those because it's the NFL. I know that's a simple-minded type of take.
Maybe.
I just Clemmer, you could that's how it's how it works. And you look at what they've done. They did lose to the Raiders early. Like, everybody takes that head scratch.
I throw that game away.
Everybody takes that head scratching loss. I do think they'll throw one. They'll have to pull one out of their ass against those three bad teams.
The Patriots,
that's not a knock against the Patriots. That's just straight up the NFL.
Patriots
I mean,
also
the Chiefs lose to bad teams. Bills lose to bad teams. Lions lose to bad teams. Packers lose to bad. Everybody loses to a bad team.
Patriots also have a bye cooked in there, too.
Yeah.
So they're going to have time to rest up, too? Like, I don't know, man.
That bye is before the Buffalo game, too. So they'll have 2 weeks to prepare for Buffalo in their own building.
And now they have 10 days off, too, now to prepare for Tampa Bay.
We talk about splitting.
No,
so
not
if
Tampa
you
Bay.
beat Buffalo.
Sorry,
head-to-head,
to prepare for Cincinnati. Excuse me.
Cincinnati,
That's what I meant to say.
Yep.
But
That's
they're in a
one
good
of those
spot.
4. I would say the Bengals game, because their offense just doesn't stop. Doesn't mean Flacco, Burrow, doesn't matter. They can score a million points. Their defense sucks out loud. They're terrible against tight ends. But that'd be one of the 4 games, that Bengals game, where I'd say, okay, if it's a shootout, maybe you lose that one. But
Yes.
I feel pretty confident they're going to win those 4. I really do.
Right. But you agree with me. It is very hard to go. It's hard to not have the bad. You know what I mean? I just think you could still be a really, really good team in the NFL and have that head-scratching loss.
Oh, as you say, it happens all the time.
That's kind of where I'm at. Yeah, that's where it works. So
they're currently plus 160 to get the 1 seed. That would be the favorite. The Colts are plus 230, Broncos plus 450, and then I'm having a bother listening.
And it drops off after that.
Yeah. Because those are all the 2 lost teams you need.
Right.
yeah, listen, you want to be at home. It's going to be very interesting playoffs for sure. So
You want that bye, too. Especially where, like,
Hell yeah.
it's so wide open this year. Like, there's no easy route, even in the first round.
What hurts the Bills is they lost to the Dolphins. That's another divisional loss, whereas the tiebreaker, if the Bills and Pats are both have 3 losses, the Pats still have a tiebreaker because you already swept the division pretty much outside that one game.
Yeah.
losing to the Dolphins, that hurts them for sure. All right, we'll go through the card and kind of see past play, what you're kind of taking. First game is in Berlin. Where is this game? Madrid,
Spain.
Madrid, Spain.
Madrid.
I'm going to lay it with Miami. I know that's probably a bad spot, so to speak, in the sense Miami off a high win, off of Buffalo. Washington has never looked worse, obviously. But listen, coming into the year, we thought for McDaniel that Miami was going to quit. I do think this team, we've seen it twice with Buffalo. They gave Buffalo everything they could on that Thursday night game. They lost to the Ravens fairly big in that game, but if you look at the yards, it was pretty equal with Miami and the Ravens. I think this Miami team's fighting. I like them laying the 2.5. Still have some offensive weapons. I like Miami minus the 2.5 here.
Is this one of your 5 picks?
Yeah, it is.
Not one of my 5 picks, but I'm with Rico. I'm on Miami as well. Washington, it just looks dreadful. It almost looks like we're almost at that point now. Are they quitting on the season with Jaden now? Are they giving up here? It's not one of my 5 picks. So I'm not super confident, but especially with it being Madrid, makes me less confident because it's so crazy variables. But I'm with Miami.
Yeah, if I was betting this game, I'd be with you guys. And I will point out, and thank you guys for sending me the DraftKings, the market stuff. It's unbelievable. The handle and bets is all on Miami right now. 80% of the handle, 77% of the bets, all on the Dolphins laying the 2.5 right now. So I'd be with you, but it's not one of my 5.
What's that?
Who in their right mind to bet on Marcus Mariota?
You could flip it around and be like, who in their right mind is going to bet on this lousy Dolphins team, too?
I guess, but like, Dolphins are on a 1-game winning streak.
Yeah, I just did that pod with Julian. The DK Network stuff that they break up is so easy to look at in terms of props and stuff like that. It's a true spot of where you want to be. Buffalo minus the 5.5 against Tampa Bay. I think
big game here.
Total 47.5. Yeah, it's good. It's good to have a big one in the 1 o'clock window for sure.
Do we know what the weather is in Buffalo on Sunday?
We don't. Well, I'm sure we do. It's just I don't.
I'll pull it up.
41 degrees.
Yeah, so I'm
41 degrees.
I'm laying it with Buffalo. I think Tampa Bay's a little banged up. I alerted to it. Somebody on Twitter that I respect said Tampa Bay pulled out one of those crazy wins earlier in the year, and the guy was being facetious and overreact like what he was doing. But it's a guy I respect. And was like, I can't wait for this Tampa Bay team to be 9-8, and all you idiots they're just so ass. Like they pulled a lot out of there. He was basically saying they were mid, they were overachieving. And it's getting to that point. You've seen Tampa Bay like
it's kind of not fair. They're 6-3. It's not. I don't know.
He's not right, and I know he's overextending himself.
Their wins early in the year were like last-second wins. Like
right.
It was where you flip a coin. Like
I know, but
there's a variable of luck in there.
I think they're probably closer to a 9-8 team than they're not, but I I don't know. Well, they could win 10 games, and then at that point, then it's like, all right, it's pretty good.
I
They
mean,
beat the Seahawks, which is a good win. They beat the
Good
49ers when they were banged up. Lost to the Eagles. Had to beat the Jets by 2. Had to beat the Texans when they were bad by 1. Had to beat the Falcons, who are still bad, by 3. Took care of the Saints and lost to the Patriots. So, like, if you're talking like, where are they hanging their hat? They're hanging their hat on a
They're 6-3.
Seahawks
though.
win October before Columbus Day.
I know, but like they're still 6-3.
They're still 6-3.
I know.
Okay,
They
so
had a
all right, so
they had a
let's
very
do
good
this.
quarterback.
All right, so let's do this. They're 6-3.
Yeah.
They're the Bills are favored by almost a touchdown.
Yeah.
6-4.
All right.
They go at the Rams, 6-5.
Yeah. All right.
They beat the Cardinals, 7-5.
All right.
Saints, 8-5.
All right.
And then it gets a little easier. You're right. Falcons, Panthers, Dolphins, and Panthers.
Oh, they could walk away with 12 wins.
They could, but
They're not going 9-8. That guy's wrong. Whoever that guy is. Hey, Guy. What's his name?
he was over.
Guy?
Yeah, he was over exaggerating. But
I
they're
may fade in the first round of the playoffs. depending
Meek,
on
you
matchup,
that's 41 degrees. Is that I know you don't like to go outside. Is it too cold for you?
Kind of warm for Buffalo.
It's true.
I think the sun's
Does
gonna be
does the sun scare you? Does temperature scare you? What
No,
you don't like? I know you don't like to go outside.
the sun does not scare me.
All right.
either.
I figured I'd ask.
but I like
Cold
Buffalo.
Never bothered me anyway.
That's good, Meek. How are you? How about you, Mo? Where are you in this one?
I'm betting the total. I'm taking the under in Buffalo, 47.5. One of my 5 picks this week. Since week 6, Buffalo plays the slowest in football. Tampa plays slow too. Like, these are two teams that they want to run the ball, but Tampa's a good run defense. Josh Allen has had his issues. I think they have trouble making big plays downfield. Both teams, Rico mentioned it. Tampa's banged up. They might get Bucky Irving back, but Godwin's not going to play. No Mike Evans. I think it's gonna be. I think Buffalo's going to win the game, but I feel better about the under and a lower scoring game in Buffalo with two teams that want to run. So I'm on under 47.5. One of my 5 picks.
I'm staying away from this one. I just don't know how it's going to shake out between the injuries that the Bucks have, and then I feel like the Bills are very Jekyll and Hyde this season. So I'm hoping it kind of like evens out a bit.
Green Bay -7 going to the Giants. I just did the pod with Julian. He talked about he had the stats in front of him. The Packers in this spot laying this much with Jordan Love, not great at all. This is a hold your nose, take the Giants spot.
No, what's Jameis Winston on the flip side?
Jordan Love as a favorite, as a road favorite by big numbers, is not good.
What's Jameis Winston as a 7-point home dog?
Yeah, that's the other question. This is one of my top 5 picks of the week. This is Packers.
I don't have it in me to take the Packers -7, but like it just feels like a game.
Oh, this feels gross. It feels like a 31-7 gross game. Jameis Winston just throwing the. By the way, Jameis Winston to throw 1 touchdown is minus like 203.
Well, do you know what him to throw 2+ interceptions is?
I was going to say, I'm sorry. To throw 1 interception is minus 203. What's 2?
-202. 2+ interceptions is +159. 3+ is 420.
You can't take
Yeah,
it.
plus 159 to throw 2 interceptions. It's crazy.
You're gonna take the interception ladder, take him
low.
5+ all the way up to 30 to
Slow.
1.
Like, he's going to be throwing picks everywhere. This game is gross.
6+ interceptions is +7,800.
The Packers don't win this game by double digits. I have major issues with the Packers.
Let me ask you this though,
Hey,
Clemmer.
hold
So
on. I just got it.
coaching bump.
Green Bay, since Love took over at quarterback, is 0-7 against the spread as a road favorite of 3.5 or more.
All right. But like I said, I want to see the stats on Jameis then. I bet they're not pretty. Jameis's like overall record is shit. What were you saying, Matt?
I was gonna say new coach bump they just fired Dayball. Aren't you worried the Giants might come out and fire it up a little bit? Their coach is gone.
You know who fires
Who are
coaches?
the
Bad
offensive
teams.
weapons, though? Who are they throwing the ball to? Who are we throwing the ball to?
Well, the other
Not that
coach
wide receiver we bet on that Thursday night. That guy's still.
I think Bill Collins is an active.
Wandale Robinson.
The other coach to be fired this year was the Titans coach, and they got blown up out of Patriots right after that.
Right.
So there's
Yeah, bad teams fire coaches. I'm not a big fan of that mentality. I think that's also it's just a weird cliche. No, like the Giants are horrible, and it's not their fault. Neighbors is hurt now. Dart's hurt. Scatterbo's hurt. Like, it's not their fault, but they're horrible. They're a horrible team. Packers.
The Packers have not been great in that spot, but
I haven't been.
Rico, I don't want to.
I don't think you could put hard
way.
earned money on the Giants. Though they're so bad. I agree.
You can't bet this game.
They're bad. No, it's a stay away. In terms of hold your nose as well, Houston going to Tennessee, +6. Tennessee's up to total 37.5. I will take the grossest spot on the board this week. I will take the Tennessee Titans +6. Interdivision home dog, I will take the Titans. I don't love it. I don't like it at all. I don't even want to do it. But I'm going to take the Titans plus the 6.
That Titans.
And I don't want to do it, but
I think you got to be
on the
uncomfortable.
Texans. I'm laying the 6.
All right.
So you guys are split there?
We're split. There's just such an advantage up front for Houston. That Tennessee offensive line is just so bad. Cam Ward, it looks completely rattled. That coach, they already fired their coach there. Davis, I think this line would be 10 if you had C.J. Stroud. It's Davis Mills. I don't love Davis Mills, but this is really just betting against Tennessee. Maybe I don't love the board this week, but I'm laying the 6 here. It's ugly on my side too, Rico. I don't lay 6 points at Davis Mills, but I'll do it.
So I'm going a different direction. I'm on the team total for the Titans under 15.5. That Texans defense is good. They're real good, and they've been playing their best ball of the year. And that Titans offense is a shit show. So I don't know. I don't think the Titans get 16 points. I don't care if they are at home.
I've been in those spots.
That's one of my 5 picks of the week.
I mean, the Jets were horrible last night. You were still sweating that 14 and a half.
I know.
You know what I mean?
You'd be sweating it all game. I know. And I knew picking it, I'm like, ugh, this is going to make my Sunday a little bit more stressful.
I think I lost once before taking the Titans under like 13 and a half, and they scored 16.
Yep.
So that's a horrific offensive performance. You could still lose. It's a tough.
But I'll say this though, Rico, you still won your pick.
Yesterday.
And,
yeah, I
you
got
know what I
lucky.
mean? Like it was stressful,
yeah.
but you still got the W. That's all that matters.
Pittsburgh minus 5.5, hosting Cincy, total 49.5. What's Burrow's situation?
Not till like December.
It's probably
1st,
not,
like-
right?
Week 13, they said.
I thought they were floating a little bit earlier.
Oh, Thanksgiving, I think, is where like.
That's what they were floating.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. This is another one. Like, I think it's Cincinnati money line or nothing. If you ask me, like if you want, like I could see Hank putting in this in the Hungry Dogs.
This feels like a Hungry Dog.
There's a lot of gross ones out there, but
It's also a Bengals season.
I don't know. There's teams I've opted out of wagering on, and Pittsburgh is one of those teams. I just don't love anything about them. I was low on them coming into the season. I knew they would underachieve. I haven't been caught, which is weird because I bet on the first 2 weeks when they played the Jets, and then the next week again. And then luckily have stayed very far away from Pittsburgh all season. I don't know. I think it's a Cincy money line spot. If you're sprinkling money lines out there, I think I'd take Cincy.
I don't know what to do with this game. Both these teams confuse me. I've been on the wrong side, I feel like, of both these teams all year, so I'm just staying away from this game.
When Tomlin's an underdog, guys, I almost bet him blindly. But as a favorite, this is not a game I can bet. Cincy coming off the bye, they have scored 1 million points. We saw this. It was a Thursday night game earlier in the year. It was Flacco played his first game. Like, this is a shootout. The Cincinnati defense is going to give up a touchdown to tight ends because they're historically terrible against tight ends. But it's not a game I can pick. Tomlin is a dog, yes, but not as a favorite in this spot. No way.
It's like Cincinnati's defense is so bad, but then we watched the game last week, and Pittsburgh offense was so bad. It was so inept. So, like, I don't know who comes out of that. Like, I can't get a read on either on who would be successful in this, like, almost battle of.
I think the true test to show you how bad Cincinnati's defense is just showing you Justin Fields' box scores. Just look at the Bengals compared to what other teams did versus Justin Fields.
It's fair.
It's like,
Right.
But then, like, I was watching the Steelers try to drive the ball last week, and it was a disaster. So I don't know. It's gross.
Really, this should be a
Steelers
game.
also, this one, I don't think they're going to win the division. I don't think anybody here thinks they're going to win the division. This at least kicks the can down one more week because Baltimore's probably going to beat Cleveland. Pittsburgh has to have this game.
Has to win this game
to extend the thing. If Pittsburgh loses, it's
see ya.
over. It's off and running.
Huge game for Pittsburgh.
And again, like I think we posed it. You weren't here. You might not have been here, Mutt. How many games do you think Baltimore can win the division by? If you were laying a half, 1.5, 2.5, how high would you go? I think you could.
I think now that they're healthy, they're by far the best team. I would go up to 1.5.
I would definitely lay the 1.5.
But 1.5 feels good.
I would look at 2. I don't think there's enough wiggle room, but I would look at 2.5. I definitely lay the 1.5.
Me too.
If DraftKings put up a line, Baltimore to win the division minus 1.5, I would take it right now. Pittsburgh in a brutal spot. I think it's how it goes the rest of the way. Chargers minus 3, going to Jacksonville. Total 43.5. This is another one where I don't know.
These teams need this game.
I hate Jacksonville.
Oh,
I hate them both.
The Chargers
too.
Are pretty good. Like this is one. I feel
Joe Alt's been hurt. Now Joe Alt's hurt. The Chargers stink.
Harbaugh can go get it. He'll rally the troops.
I don't know, man. Without Joe Alt, that team's not that good. And then
what's the pub? Where's the money on this one? This is the stuff I'm interested in. Like
Jaguars.
these games that we really have no opinion on. At least take the public or put the public side out there.
I got it on the Chargers right now, guys. 63% of the handle, 74% of the bets on the Chargers -3, -102 right now on DraftKings.
Okay.
The way the Jaguars lost that game last week was such a kick in the balls. Like, it's so hard to come back from that. Like,
Did you see that stat, Clemmer? That did not get, because I think people were watching the game, but teams that had a 19-point lead that with the point spread the way the Jaguars had it were 149-1. Over 150 games to win and cover. The only other team that lost was the Atlanta Falcons in the Super Bowl, up 28 to the Patriots. It was as brutal as anyone's had all year, and no one talked about it because it's the Jags and Texans, and no one cares about those teams. But that was an all-time collapse by Jacksonville.
I mean, horrific. So, like, you got that, but on the other side, the Chargers without Joe Alt are not a good team. Like, they're like below 500. They're not good. So, like, I don't know what. So I'm staying away from this game because I think both these teams have major issues.
I would lean Chargers because of the money that's coming in, and this is probably a stupid stat, but Harbaugh is 15-5 all time against the spread in the Eastern Time Zone when he comes east with the team. Like, for some reason, his teams play well. He gets his teams ready, so I would lean Chargers, but it's not one of my 5 this week.
Because he's a lunatic. He knows figures out a way to tell his guys don't oversleep, get used to the clocks. Like,
probably has the clocks changed in hotel rooms beforehand.
Herbal teas and shit. I don't know. He's figuring it out how to fucking get them ready to go. Minnesota -3 hosting Chicago. Total 48.5. This is another one where I guess the conventional wisdom or the smart thing or what you would observe is that Chicago is overperforming. Like, what's their record now? 6-3?
6-3.
So 7, right? They've won 6 of the last 7, right?
6-3. 6 of the last 7.
All right, so it's like 6 of the last. They've won 6 of the last 7, but that's all the wins they have is 6.
Yeah.
Because it started out 0-2.
6-3. Had to pull it out of their ass against the Giants.
Meek's the same guy who would say, like, where's the beef, like 5 years after the commercial.
Had to pull it out of their ass against the Giants. Had to pull it out of their ass against the Bengals. Beat the Commanders by 1 point. How did that end? They score at the end of that, too?
Which one?
Against the Commanders?
I don't know. I can't remember that.
I think their defense won them that game.
No, they hit a field goal with 3 seconds left,
yes,
though.
correct.
That's what it was as well. I want to make sure it wasn't.
But their defense has mainly been shredded a lot by some piss poor teams this year.
It hasn't looked great, but look, the Vikings have issues too. It's just not like they're playing against this great, like the Patriots or the amazing team here.
Do you know how many wins Caleb Williams has versus the NFC North in his career so far?
How many?
1.
All right.
And JJ McCarthy has 2.
Yeah, but I don't love McCarthy.
How many times McCarthy won 6 of the last 7?
Yeah, like he hasn't played 7 games
exactly.
yet.
that goes to my point.
Right.
Look, I'm not. I'm taking the Bears. One of my top 5 picks this week. I'm also getting 3 points. It is on the road. I don't like the slate this week, so I've got to pick 5 games. This is the 5th pick I had. But I'm on the. You know what? The Bears are winning football right now.
They beaten nobody. I'm on the Vikings. Bears is a terrible pick, Clemmer. Like the Bears,
it is.
They played the Giants. Their wins are Giants, Bengals, Saints, Commanders, Raiders, Cowboys. They go to Minnesota. Mm-hmm. Minnesota has one of the best defensive lines, better defensive lines they played. Bears' offensive line is terrible. Kevin O'Connell, I'm with Rico. J.J. McCarthy, you don't love to back, but Kevin O'Connell is a sharp guy. He's going to make plays downfield. Justin Jefferson is going to torch this secondary. Of everything we'll talk about today, Vikings -3 is my favorite play of the week.
So, all right, I'll push back. I'll push back on you. I think you're a terrible pick, Mutt. The Vikings have had one good win all year against the Lions. Sure, that was a good win. Absolutely, not taken away
good
from
team.
that.
Better than anything the Bears have done.
Sure, but they beaten. Here's what the Vikings have beaten the Bears, who you say are not very good. They've beaten the Bengals and they've beaten the Browns. They've lost 3 of the last 4. And J.J. McCarthy,
tough ones, yeah.
J.J. McCarthy has looked odd this year, and you probably say more bad than good. You want
a mix. But best I can say is be a mixed bag. But he has more upside. He has upside in this spot at home with this coach and this receiving core against a Bears defense that is bottom 3 against the pass. They get buried no matter who it is, and I can see O'Connell drawing up some easy wide open plays for this kid all day at home in the dome.
It doesn't impress you at all that the Bears have had this stretch. You just think it's just simply just because they played
against this group. No, I like Ben Johnson. If he ended up in New England instead of Vrabel, I would have been okay with that. Like I respect him a lot, but I wanted to fade Daniel Jones last week. They almost lost that game in Germany. Caleb's my guy this week. This is just a time to go against him. Divisional game, team that knows him. I like that Meek stat. 1 win against the division. He's got to go on the road. Pressure's on now to win and stay in playoff contention. Like this sets up for Minnesota. For me.
Like
and they're
he
going to be all over him.
He talks about the Bears' wins. Like again, I equate it to college all the time. Like what are the Bears' ranked wins? They don't have any ranked wins. They don't have any great wins. They had to pull things out of their ass.
They have.
Commanders, not a great team, pulled it out of their ass. Bengals pulled it out of their ass. Giants pulled it out of their ass. Like these are some bad teams that they gave up 42 to the.
But if they beat the Vikings, I wouldn't say that's a ranked win either. It's not like they're playing a good team.
Right.
They're so bad against the since
yeah. And actually,
2020 Bears are 7 and 25.
3 points.
Here's where I'm conflicted because I don't love McCarthy either, so it's a stay away from me. That's where if it was anybody else in a close spread, I'd be like, yeah, Bears are fraudulent at 6-3. I've overachieved to where they're at. Yeah, lay it with who I can get. McCarthy's not the guy I want to do it with.
Is there any McCarthy you want to do it with?
No.
On the other side,
who's the old McCarthy?
you have two. You have Joe McCarthy, who was very anti-communist. But you also have
McCarthy trials, Clemmer?
What's that? Yeah, in the
McCarthy trials. Or
well, he had a lot of investigations.
McCarthy, Richard Nixon.
But you also have Joe McCarthy, who was the Yankees manager.
What did Nixon drive?
What did Richard Nixon drive for a car?
Yeah, I think it was a Studebaker.
I don't know.
What did he watch?
What did Richard Nixon watch?
Television.
Sure. What am I missing here? Is there a joke?
It's Joe McCarthy, Richard Nixon.
Studebaker. You didn't start the fire.
Watch television.
Joe McCarthy, the Yankees manager, though, you can say he was the greatest manager of all time. Also, but it's different than the communists.
Who was that?
Joe McCarthy managed the Yankees in the 30s. You can make a case as the greatest manager of all time.
That's kind of hard. How many teams were in the league?
16. It was Joe DiMaggio. You mentioned him. You managed Joe DiMaggio.
Yeah.
I don't like that. Don't dismiss the past. One day people will dismiss what we're doing.
We're not dismissing it, but 16 teams versus 30 plus is a little different.
He never had to manage social media.
No, he didn't. He had a
True.
They didn't have a lot of beat reporters.
He was the manager.
Nobody could watch his games on TV.
Jerk, yeah.
Imagine he had to manage during integration, I believe.
Sports Talk Radio didn't even exist, so he didn't have to deal with that.
He didn't have to deal with that.
He had radio, though.
Exactly.
But it's not Sports Talk Radio.
Not Sports Talk Radio. I'm just saying Joe McCarthy was a great manager. So, look, I will say this is my 5th pick of the week. If the Bears do end up losing, I'm not going to come in here shocked. But you give me the 3 points, and I'm going to get JJ, sure.
Yeah. What are some
Minnesota.
of your favorite Asian countries? Did you say North Korea or South Korea?
Yeah. Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah. That was for Mutt, you jerk. You're supposed to...
Mutt doesn't know.
Ask him who's
Mutt
favorite.
We didn't start the fire. It was always
Be careful. I was speaking it. Be careful.
Now, we learned on MS this week, Mutt didn't know what a sitcom was. You think Mutt's going to know?
I know,
music?
yeah.
Mutt would do a thing on EI called Battle the Brainless, where he would ask Mutt's music knowledge is not great. Was that fair, Mutt?
My pop culture knowledge, like I never thought of what sitcoms stood for. I just thought sitcoms were like TV shows. So there was comedy and drama and like medical, like different type. I always thought there were like different types of shows.
I didn't really learn that till situational comedy. I guess you learn that later, and I don't know. I'd say like
I learned it yesterday.
16,
I'm 45 years old.
17, I don't know.
You just learned it yesterday. He's 45.
Yeah, that's tough, Mutt.
It's not good, Mutt.
Not great.
Mutt guy.
It's not great. I wear it. That's on me. It's bad job by me.
All right, make another one. Make me watch. So like we do these like the categories all the time. I've seen people do this all the time. So Tampa Bay, Buffalo, great. I'd put compelling for Chargers, Jacksonville, so to speak. I'd put Bears, Minnesota on there. Seattle Rams for sure. Kansas City, Denver for sure. And then you got a good one Sunday night, and then that's kind of...
What do you have that's great? I think we have 3 like very good or great.
Kansas City, Denver, Philly, Detroit.
Yep. And then
Seattle Rams.
And Tampa Bay Bills? Is that great? Is that very good?
I wrote that down, yeah. But then you also have, like, I think Miami, Washington, bad. Cincy, Pittsburgh, bad. Carolina, Atlanta, bad. 49ers, Cardinals, because the 49ers aren't at full strength, so that's, like, ugly as well, bad.
That's ugly, yeah.
Vegas, Dallas, bad.
Yeah.
Got a lot of, like...
Oh, yeah.
And again...
Listen, I was thinking this morning.
Giants, Packers, bad.
Giants bad.
Tennessee, Houston, bad.
Patriots don't play this week, right? So if there's no Patriots 1 o'clock game, the 1 o'clock slate, like it's a little sneaky thing for guys out there that are married or have girlfriends. This is if you want to take a little window off, the 1 o'clock slate Sunday is terrible. To what Rico is saying, I think the 4 o'clock slate's got Denver, Kansas City, you got Seattle and LA. Those 2 games plus Sunday night's going to be good. But if you want to be a hero, you want to win the weekend, plan something Sunday afternoon, 1 o'clock. The wife or girlfriend will be shocked you're not watching football, but you're not missing much. The 1 o'clock slate stinks out loud. That's the one.
Bills, Bucks, and Bills. That's not enough for you?
That's okay.
I get his point. It's one good one.
One good game.
So if you can't make it, to his point, if you can't make them all, I would just miss the one. You can live with that.
But you're also not having to deal with the Jets under 1 o'clock. So it's like, yeah, you don't get the Patriots, but you also don't get the Jets. So that's like a positive. That's a negative to that, or a positive to that negative. You know what I mean?
I'm just saying that if you're as someone who like it gets looks like, are we going to watch football all day again today?
Yeah.
I'm able to build a little late lunch in Sunday and not feel like I'm missing out. I can check the phone a little bit, but I'm not really missing out as we're out and about getting Christmas tree stuff set up.
We have that stuff. Yeah, you have that stuff. If you're setting up Christmas tree, by the way, this early, you got problems.
We are. Our Christmas lights are out, Clemmer. Christmas tree goes up.
Not the tree. The tree?
The tree will not fully decorated, but the tree will go up with some lights. Because it gets dark at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. You need some light.
You don't have any lights in your house? You don't have light bulb? Buy a lamp.
It makes it brighter. I like it.
Come on.
I'm into it. I'm into it.
I don't like when you have the tree up before Thanksgiving. Well, you're cucking Thanksgiving.
I'm not disagreeing with why we don't decorate with no full decorations, but the tree with the lights is there in the family living room area. That's probably going to go up
When
Sunday.
do you throw
That's
the tree out? Now you're going to get your house caught on fire. You leave it in there until it dries out.
We moved to a fake tree. We moved to a fake tree 2 years ago. Never looked back. Never looked back.
That's terrible.
Tremendous.
You don't do. Well, you must hate fake trees. You must hate fake trees.
No, I'm pro fake trees.
Oh,
yeah, here we go, Rico.
I've told you the story about my dad with the tree when the stump was too big for the stand. You ever hear this one, Mutt?
I haven't heard it. Go ahead.
Worked on Wall Street. We're never like hands guys. We never figured out how to do anything like that. The stump is too big for the fucking stand. So he doesn't have a power saw in the house we're living in. He doesn't have, it's Christmas, whatever. He's got steak knives cutting the fucking thing.
He's going to ruin those knives.
Dude, he's ruined his hands too. He's got cuts all over his hands. He's answering if somebody's like, what, did you get in a fight? Like, what happened? The
Christmas tree.
Cat. No, he's like, because you could never tell the true story.
Oh, that's true. That's
on
true.
Wall Street. There was a guy who got in a car accident. They called him Volkswagen Face. Yeah. Like there was unfortunate accidents with animals. They made fun of that. Like you could ask Large about all that stuff. Like if you told somebody what happened, they fucking tortured you. So he just was like, oh, the cat scratched me or like whatever. We didn't have a cat ever in my life. He was just like, oh, I got scratched by the. He couldn't tell him the real story. So, but yeah, I remember that. My mother just being like, just take it back. He's like, no, by the time I'm gonna get to it. What
are those little hacksaws you can get at Home Depot for like $5?
Dude, it was late at night. I don't fucking know. He wasn't
terrible.
It was unbelievable.
So your fake tree?
Yeah. I think I heard my father say to my mom that he wanted. What did he say to her one time? He was like, when we got married, I thought I was getting two things, like the wall side of the bed and a fake tree. I got neither. He was just very upset about that. Those are the kind of arguments in my
life. We don't even do a tree because we don't have kids or anything. So it's just like, I don't know. Is that bad?
Well, then you would know, Clemmer. You would know then when you go to get a tree now. At least around here, it's over $100 now for.
They're expensive.
Tree.
I know that. No,
super expensive.
When we had the house in New Hampshire, we'd get them because it was like you got the house, the whole thing, put them in the living room. But here in New York, our apartment's pretty small. It's like a tree takes, so it's like getting it there is a whole pain in the ass. It is expensive. You're not wrong about that much. But it smells so good. No,
there's spray, but there are sprays now that just replicate the smell. It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
And I think we moved. This was a couple of years ago. This was probably 2014, December 5th, 2014. Group text from my father. The first asshole who says he doesn't like the tree where it is loses his balls while he sleeps on Christmas Eve.
Fair.
We moved to Tucson.
Fair. Oh, you can't move the
tree. And my best friend's dad was a retired sergeant. They had the three pieces of the tree. I guess the middle piece broke. And he thought he could like justify it and put the two down. So the thing was like, it looked like Charlie Brown. They're like, yo, Dad. Like, he's like, shut up. Like, no, it's not that bad. They're like, Dad, that's pretty fucking bad. So he had to go out and get a new tree.
Oh, yeah, a new one, yeah.
Christmas trees, yeah.
What do you do, Meek? You got a real tree?
We always get a real tree every Christmas. Me,
I like
my
that.
mom, my sister, my dad always go to where we go? It's like Stu Leonard's to get the Christmas tree.
Okay.
So we make a trip out of it.
I like that. That's nice.
That's fine.
We always usually get it, like I want to say the week after Thanksgiving.
That's
Like
when you
first
should
week of
get it.
December.
Not Mutt. Mutt's up in his attic in September digging out for this fake tree.
We
not
usually
It's in the
keep-
basement. It's ready to go. It used to be the day after. My wife would get up and do it. She loves the Black Friday shopping. She will go for like hours, like 4 until noon, like 8 hours, go shopping.
Yeah, yeah.
And then we go get the tree in the afternoon, a little hot cocoa. But just it's too expensive now, and it's the cleanup. There's no cleanup. Rico will tell you there's zero cleanup.
You bring out the broom and it's done. How it's not that bad. It's a broom. Boom, boom.
Try not to take too many shots at coworkers. That gets me in trouble, especially this time of year, and I'll go back in. But like, playful. You're one of the guys now.
You have a bad Christmas.
You think your wife likes Black Friday shopping, or she's mandated it to do it because of 5K run expenses for you? Like,
The last year and a half is
Unfortunately,
forced
you
her
got-
to Black Friday.
To be fair, you guys all know what I make. So yeah, she has to save as much money as possible around Christmas.
Usually keep the Christmas tree up till I want to say like January 3rd, 4th. Like
that's the tough getting it back down. I wish there was a you could just in the middle of the night somebody breaks into your house and puts it away. You
We used
wake
to
up in
have
the morning and
The
that's
Boy Scouts would come and pick it up, so you just had to leave it on the lawn, and I guess they would somehow
That's what we do. We put it out front. Then
They
it
do
gets-
that here. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, not for you, Mutt. They'd skip by your house.
Not anymore. Not anymore. Yeah, it goes right back to the basement. Yeah.
Oh, so depressing.
where were we? Carolina, Atlanta. That's where I was getting to. Carolina, Atlanta. Make me watch this game. Atlanta minus 3.5.
This is the first game that I'm on.
Is this a 1 o'clock or is this a 4 o'clock?
This
It's the last 1 o'clock.
Last
1
1
o'clock.
o'clock. Yeah.
Technically the last 1 o'clock game we're getting to, but I'm on Falcons minus 3.5. The Panthers are an awful road football team. The Falcons, this is where they start to fake some hope. So
I kind of like that. Actually, I take. Yeah.
and obviously the Panthers beat them 30-0 last time. Falcons are gonna come out hungry for revenge.
No, I don't know who Michael Penix is, man.
Who are the Panthers? Are they
That's
a good
fair.
team?
I don't know.
They
who
got fat early. Like, yeah.
I don't know who either of these teams are, honestly.
It's like you're forcing me to take 5 games. I don't want to take any game.
That's fair. No, it was hard to come up to 5.
Like, this is the
I think it should have been.
hate the
I think it
most.
should have been 3, but
Oh,
it should have been 3.
small sample size.
We'll see.
You're beating mush.
Yeah, but by the same token, you can lose. Yeah. It's harder for you to gain that back up as
That's
well,
true.
so they matter that much more.
I guess you're right.
It's like questions on a test.
You're not wrong.
You know what I mean? I know I'm not wrong. That's why I said it. Rams minus 3 against Seattle. Total 48.5.
Good game.
I'm rooting. I love the Rams. I really do. I love the Rams. I respect the Rams. It's good for Stafford. It'd be fun if Stafford went away with 2 rings. I think he's already a Hall of Famer.
Already hoping.
For sure. But now you're talking like guys who've won multiple Super Bowls. There's not that many, right? It's
Not many.
Quarterbacks.
There's not many.
There's less. There's less than you think.
Yes, there are.
Can you pull that list up?
QBs to win multiple Super Bowls.
Yeah.
Recently,
so I think
Eli,
it's-
Brady,
right,
Manning.
I think
Those 3.
I think Brady got 2. I'd have to see that.
That's over the course of what? Like a whole century, though. Like
I
25
wonder
years,
if he got
rather.
2.
Excuse me.
Eli definitely got 2. Elway 2.
We got 2.
Favre no. Rodgers no.
Right.
Roethlisberger. Yeah.
You got 1 or 2?
Roethlisberger beat the Arizona Cardinals
Cardinals.
and then beat the Seahawks.
2.
Yes.
So he's got 2.
Did Kurt Warner get 2?
No.
No.
He went to
that was the
2,
thing
though.
He wanted.
He went to 3.
Oh, that
excuse me.
Cardinals
To
game he
3.
lost. Yeah.
Alright,
And
I
he,
have the
the
James
other
Harrison
Rams when he
halftime
lost,
play,
too.
I have the
obviously.
full list here.
Hold on. Give me a second to
Brett Favre won 2. I mean, I'm sorry, Bart Starr. Bart Starr won 2.
Starr, yeah.
Bradshaw won 4.
Aikman,
Montana.
Montana. That was an idiot.
Steve Young get 2?
No, he was a backup for 1, but he was a starter.
Technically, yes, but not as a starter.
Right.
Right.
Phil Simms, I think technically gets.
No, he does not. Hostetler, he didn't even play that game
The second game.
Yeah, but Phil Simms started him for that, so it gets
in that
hairy with
season,
that.
but you
Like,
cannot.
who
That's
were
Hostetler's
yeah,
win.
Who are the no-brainers?
Jim
Phil?
Plunkett.
Mahomes? Did we say Mahomes?
No, we didn't say Mahomes.
No, we didn't say Mahomes.
Oh man,
That's
it's
pretty
terrible.
bad. That's pretty bad.
That's bad.
Jim Plunkett, Bart Starr, Bob Grease, Roger Staubach,
Bob Greasy.
Greasy.
Reese.
Sorry, it's early. Yeah, we said Bradshaw,
12:45.
Brady.
Do you have a total number, basically, is what I'm asking for?
Well, I can
That's
count
pretty bad. It took us
1,
forever to get to.
2,
Mahomes?
3,
We
4,
were naming other
5,
guys.
6, 7, 8, 9,
It wasn't like we said that was it.
10, 11, 12.
That's not many. Only 12
Small
guys.
group.
We got a lot of them, too, off the top of our heads. Are you sure that list is accurate? 12?
Sounds
Oh,
about right.
13.
Oh, I
because
guess
Holmes
not.
at the bottom.
So
here.
you're talking about Stafford being 14th now with multiple
If he-
Super
yeah,
Bowls?
he's
if he
got-
gets there?
yeah.
It's legendary status.
It is,
He's already a Hall of Famer. So again, to get that back to that point, I'm definitely rooting for Stafford. I like that. I like McVay's great coach and all that. But it's one of those things we talk about. Like early in the year, I tried to sell you guys like, hey, Arizona could be a fun team. You know, like they're started. It could be 3-0. They're a play away from being this. Seattle's the fun team too now. I find myself rooting for Seattle
That was good.
all the way through too. So this is just a sit and watch for me.
I'm on Rams -3.
Okay.
I know the line's up to 3.5, but when we put it in this morning, it was
You're
at
at Rams
3.
-3. I'm with
I
Rico.
would
This
take
is
it
sit
up
and
to
watch for
-3.5
me.
too. I think the Rams are the better team here. They're at home.
Seahawks are good.
They're good. But you're asking me to take 5 games.
I know.
It's like
I know.
I'll go swing with the good team. Like I'll take the best team in the NFC -3.5. Fuck it. Like at home.
You got to.
All right, on this game, on Stafford, Rico, for a second. So right now on DraftKings, Drake May is the favorite for MVP. Stafford is the second choice at +250. May's +235.
Well, this is
is
the-
there a world where Stafford finds his way to win an MVP this year?
Yeah, I think
very
so.
real.
100%. Because what's if May looks bad against Buffalo, and then also who do you guys have? Don't you have the Ravens?
Ravens. They have the Ravens too, yeah.
So he's got 2 title fights. If he doesn't play well in those games, Stafford is holding a what? 27-1 TD to INT ratio?
He's red
Crazy.
hot. Right?
What is he?
Great receiving core too.
I know. It used to one time it was 25-1. Is it even higher now?
What is it now?
Might be.
25-1? I was throwing out estimates.
It's insane. And he's had multiple 4 touchdown games.
25-2.
25. Okay,
25-2?
that's crazy.
Okay.
And their schedule coming up, you have versus Seattle, versus Tampa, at Carolina, at Arizona, versus Detroit. I'll say if you win the division with their upcoming schedule, it's like you have a very real chance.
Well, see,
to
so
win MVP.
that's my place. Exactly what I was getting to. It took me a while to find the schedule. I apologize. But you talk about title fights. If Drake May underperforms in the 2 title fights and they take 2 losses, which again, Patriots can have a phenomenal season and lose 2 close-ish games where he doesn't play phenomenal against the Ravens and Bills. I think that knocks him down. Whereas Stafford's already right there. 250 is not. I'm not giving you I'm not trying to sell you here on an 8-1. A guy 8-1 jumping up.
Is there a chance the voters also give Stafford the edge too? Because there's an older guy. It's like you don't know how many more years left.
I think so.
Have a chance
Maybe.
to win. Resume, you're like,
Yeah.
oh, he'll play another 15 years. He'll have more cracks at this.
I don't.
Maybe.
I think that if it's really close, that can be a decision. That can be a.
I-
You
something
talk
of a
about
voting
title
thing.
fights. He's got a 4 o'clock against Seattle, biggest game of the weekend this year in the 4 o'clock slate. He's got a Sunday night game against the Bucks at 8:20, standalone, where the whole world and all the talking heads to the next day will be talking about him. You still got the Lions in around Christmas in a 4:25 spot. Then you got a Thursday night spot against Seattle at 8:15, another standalone spot.
that shit matters
People are going to
too.
be looking at that. And he also has a Monday night, December 29th against the Falcons at 8:15. You're talking about a bunch of title fights here and spots to put standalone and elevate yourself with Matthew Stafford.
Yeah.
Nothing against Drake May. I just think if you're playing an MVP right now, you got to go with
The
with
Rams'
Stafford.
2 losses this year were versus the Eagles, where they had the kick blocked, they had put themselves in a chance to win, and it
Yep.
was versus the 49ers in overtime.
Right.
Like, there's a very real chance this could have been a 9-0 football team.
Yeah, now he has to win the title fights. That's with all that said. But, yeah, I think Stafford's the play for MVP right now.
That's fair.
And I asked because I'm holding a very nice Drake May MVP ticket, and one of the guys I don't have is Stafford. Like, there's a time where if your guy, you bet this early enough, you can start to bet and hedge around it. And I missed the window on Stafford. And now, as you present the
Yeah.
process here, Rico, you're 100% right that there is absolutely a path where Drake May stumbles a little bit, and Stafford with those receivers puts up 50 touchdown passes. That'd be a big number to get to. It gets to 50. Voters will be tough to look past that. So I'll be sweating this out now because I don't have any Stafford whatsoever. None.
49ers -3 going to the Cardinals, total 48.5. This is a big swing spot.
Well,
If
Brock Purdy's back. Ricky Pearsall's back.
Yep.
This is the healthiest Niners will look.
If the 49ers can win and the Bears can lose, the 49ers put themselves in a way better spot here towards the playoffs. I think the 49ers are going to build to one of those teams you do not want to see on Wild Card Weekend. You do not want to see in Wild Card Weekend.
Shanahan's good coach. Good coach.
This is one of my top 5
They
picks of the
haven't
week.
been
I'm
healthy.
on the Niners -3.
Phil, have they been healthy all year?
No.
But they're
No.
still not going to be healthy. I mean,
This is
the
the
corner
healthiest
is
they'll
still
be.
going to be out. Like,
Yeah,
they're still
Bosa is still out, but I'm saying offensively, this is the healthiest they've been. Yeah,
Yeah.
they'll actually have everyone on offense.
And remember, Cardinals, Jacoby Brissett. Like,
Well, we also don't know if that's a downgrade.
I think it is. I'm not as anti Kyler as other people are.
I mean, Jacoby's played pretty fine.
Yeah, look at what McBride has done, Clemmer, with Brissett finally throwing the ball back there. He's come alive at times.
49ers got to rattle off 4 in a row here. At Cards, Panthers, at Browns, bye week, Titans.
Yeah.
It takes you into Christmas, Monday night against the Colts, Bears, and then Seahawks to end the season. If you can steal 4 here, you're talking they're 6-4 right now. The 49ers would be 10-4.
This is what we said at the start of the year, though, the 49ers. We pointed out how easy their schedule is after last year.
Ev said it. Ev was, and then he was betting against them. Ev was one turn me on, be like, just keep an eye on the 49ers down the stretch here. They're in a great spot.
Even with the injuries.
Who else? Niners is one of my top 5 picks. Anybody else?
No, it'd be my 6th, though.
Good game.
Okay.
Cleveland hosting Baltimore plus 7.5. Total is 38.5. Hold your nose. I'm taking Cleveland.
Is it possible to hold your nose and take the Ravens minus 7.5 here?
Ravens are good.
I like the Browns.
Defense at home. Dylan Gabriel is one of the worst quarterbacks in football.
Ravens look really good.
This game could be bad enough to where we see Shador in the second half.
I don't know.
Ravens minus 7.5 is on my pick.
The over-under is 38.5 in this game.
Browns defense is still pretty good. I hope it can be ugly. Interdivision home dog. I'm taking the Browns plus a 7.5. Hold your nose. Be uncomfortable.
Stay away from this one for me.
That's if I was playing, I'd play Cleveland. A lower scoring game, under in Cleveland plus the points. If I was playing.
Denver hosting Kansas City minus 3.5. Total 44.5. I'm rooting for Denver because we're holding Denver divisional tickets.
What do you have it at?
Ooh, what do I have it at?
You took it before the year, so you're probably pretty good.
I have them also in that parlay, which now is looking awful because of the Bills. We thought the Bills.
Oh,
check mark.
I have one like that too.
It's a check mark. Let's see. Hold on. Mutt, fill in. Who do you like here?
I'm going to play Kansas City. Like Mahomes minus 3 or less is like an auto bet. So this is close enough for me. Yeah. Extended rest here for Reed Mahomes. 34-10 overall, straight up when they have extended rest. And I thought Bo Nix looked rattled last Thursday, man. I thought he looked scared in the quarterback position. I want to play Kansas City, lay the 3.5, and I'm rooting for Kansas City because I want the Patriots to get the 1 seed, so Denver losing is a good thing on Sunday.
I hate myself for doing this. I'm betting on the Broncos. I usually almost always bet on Mahomes. There's something about the Chiefs team this year that I just don't like. I know they've been playing better since they got their wide receivers healthy, but it's in Denver. I'm going to go with Denver here. It's one of my top 5 picks, mostly because it's a weak slate. And I'm going to kind of watch with great fear because I think I could be very wrong. But
is it crazy to say if Kansas City loses this game, officially kiss the division goodbye?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
That's
too much of a...
Sure. Just want to make sure.
That also means they're 5-5.
That's what makes me think. That's what makes me...
You're still a playoff team in my eyes, but like division, kiss it goodbye.
A huge game for Kansas City.
How crowded does it get if Kansas City loses and Houston wins?
I mean,
pull it up.
Got the Steelers.
So Kansas City would be at 5-5. Houston would be at 5-5.
Jaguars.
Ravens would still be at 5-5. Steelers, depending on what they do, would be 6-4, 5-5.
What are the Jags at? 5-4, right?
5-4, and they play.
I mean,
or down the bye this week.
It gets very crowded. Yeah. No, the Jaguars play the.
Chargers.
So, yeah.
If Chargers were to win, yeah.
You go to 5-5, it gets muddy.
I'd still take. Well,
it's very hairy.
Yep.
We talk about that, then the Bills.
That's what makes me think like Kansas. I don't know about laying the 3. Kansas City wins because they keep themselves in the divisional race.
I think too.
We're talking about before Thanksgiving, Kansas City in not mathematically eliminated, but are out of a divisional race. I've been low on Kansas City. That's hard for me to still stomach.
But you're also getting
weird because I was the first guy out there being like, "Watch out, not Kansas City's year, not Kansas City's year." I don't know if they'll be out of the division.
You're getting 3.5 points though too, and think about how many one-score games the Chiefs have had to go to win. And it's in Denver.
Again, I don't know about laying the 3.5.
I'm not saying Denver money line.
Kansas City finds a way to win the game.
I think Kansas City wins this game by 3 or less.
Then I'm okay.
Right.
That's what I mean. Like, I want.
They'll find a way to win the game,
but it feels like a Harrison Bucker last-second field goal.
All their games have been like that the last 2 years.
I wouldn't be surprised if there was some friendly Chiefs calls as well. I know everybody loves a conspiracy.
Happens every week. That's why that's part of my handicap. They're going to get calls for a late game, 4:00 in the afternoon. Is this I guess this is Nance and Romo. Of course, they'll get calls in that game.
You can take. Oh, this is interesting. Kansas City to win by 1 or 6 is plus 280.
1-2-6, you mean?
Yeah, 1-6. So win by less than a touchdown.
Is what?
I can show it right here.
Oh.
So-
That's interesting if you like my eyes, where it's like you're afraid to do 3.5 things to be close.
Well,
But
you just get such a. It's
I don't.
yeah. You're
I don't
getting
like that.
It's an
you're getting
interesting
it's
thought.
you're getting close game money line. Is what
Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
getting.
Right. Yeah.
I don't hate. I really don't hate it.
I don't hate. Maybe better off just waiting for a good live line.
I
Honestly.
don't hate it.
Yeah,
We'll see. Yeah.
That too, you could do that. Yeah.
And then the last one, Philly -2.5, hosting Detroit. Total 46.5.
Give me the Eagles -2.5.
I kinda like the
Jared
Lions.
Goff on the road, hostile environment.
You hate the Lions, though.
Yeah, I like the Lions.
Bias.
I like the Lions. That's my 5th pick.
I like the
Sorry,
Lions.
Sorry, I'm
Lions
going to take
Sunday.
the reigning Super Bowl champions who look really fucking good this year to win a 2.5 line at home.
Well, normally I would say that's fine, but your hatred for the Lions blinds you to any fairness here.
No, I'll just take Jared Goff -2.5 at home. And also, what do we think about the? Does AJ Brown stuff play into this? Do we think he gets the ball?
I don't know. They gotta get. They gotta figure that out real quick.
I don't know who to take in this game.
Because you're on a Super Bowl track. Like, if this guy doesn't want to be a part of it, get out. So, we'll see.
Is there anyone have a good because I want to bet it Sunday night. I want to but I have no idea what to do with this game.
Like
So
the
I don't
Lions.
here. I'm betting money line. You can put me down for Lions money line, the win outright. Campbell 10-0 straight up in primetime spots. Goff and Campbell 13-3 in these primetime spots. They made a change last week, Clemmer. They put Dan Campbell back on the offensive play calling.
Right.
And Detroit looked like the old Detroit team. Jamison Williams flying around everywhere, wide open. Goff looked comfortable. It's outside. It's not going to be super cold, like freezing cold, I don't think, in Philadelphia on Sunday night. I know Goff outside is a scary thing, but this Campbell coached offense now, he's calling the plays. They can be explosive. And I'm with me sort of talking about A.J. Brown. I don't trust that Philadelphia offense. And a game that needs to be higher
don't
scoring.
either.
I want the offense of Detroit with Campbell back calling the plays again. So that's my push for Detroit.
I have a funny parlay.
I don't hate that
much.
much. I don't hate that. I don't hate that mentality at all.
What do you think of this parlay that I just crafted here? AJ Brown 100+ receiving yards, AJ Brown touchdown, but the Lions money line is 14-1. So AJ Brown gets his stat, he gets the football, but the Eagles lose.
I don't know.
Funny thought.
Funny thought. I don't know. I don't hate the Lions money line. But I just get so nervous with Goff outside.
I'll be rooting for the Lions. I like the Lions. We'll see. All right, so that covers the 5. Big one in TD Garden tomorrow night
Yep.
for you.
Big one.
BYU's got a player suspended. That just kind of came across the.
So I saw he got arrested
Well,
for.
I would
gonna
imagine.
play?
All right, yeah, I don't want to speak out of turn. It's BYU.
That's a good point.
I don't think he's playing. Put it this way, Mutt. I don't know how familiar you are going backwards with college basketball. In 2011, when Jimmer was making that run, the kid, I think his last name was Davies. Pull that up. BYU sex scandal 2011.
My goodness.
Oh, jeez.
Uh-oh,
The
didn't know
only-
we'd hear
You
this
like that,
today,
Meek?
Clemmer.
Well,
How
all
about
he-
this?
All he
How
did,
about
all he, I mean, yeah, he admitted to
Brandon Davies, yeah.
did you
having a girlfriend.
What do you
And
do, Meek? Please, explicit detail.
he had sex. It goes against their code. That's all.
I want Meek to.
Fair enough.
I want Meek to explain.
They
it.
threw away a title shot, throwing
He
him
was
off the
dismissed
team.
from BYU's basketball team
Yeah.
for admitted to having sexual relations in violation of school's honor code. Salt Lake Tribune reported. BYU's honor code forbids students from having premarital sex and instructs them to live a chaste and virtuous life.
Meek,
Right.
what's your take on that?
I mean, that's the university you went to. You probably should just follow their rules.
Oh, all right. Okay.
So
I mean,
we'll
do
see.
Do you care about winning? Do you care about fucking?
That's
should be
the
a
age-old
shirt.
question,
That's a
Meek.
great-
Age-old
That's
question,
a very
buddy.
fair. It's a question Mickey asked Rocky back in the day. I think.
Women weaken legs.
That's right.
If you're winning, if you're BYU, I could see him being in trouble here and hurts the spot. I'm holding a BYU championship ticket as well, so we'll see how that goes. But I would imagine you check in on that Saturday night. You obviously got a ton of big college games as well. I'm very intrigued by Georgia, Texas. You got Michigan in a must-win spot with their, they got to win out to get to Ohio State. Tricky spot against Northwestern at Wrigley. Big Noon will be there. So a lot going on. So to recap, I'm 1-0 with the Jets under by 0.5 point. Took that home.
Nice.
Miami -2.5, Bills -5.5, Titans +6, Browns +7.5. Clemmer, your best 5 and then anything you got tonight.
Yeah. Green Bay -7, Tennessee under 15.5 points, Bears +3, Niners -3, Nuggets +3.5. I don't have any tonight, but I do want to ask Mutt before we go about the MVP I know
Right.
Mutt's got a baseball podcast, Dirty Water, talking Red Sox with Hogdale, and Cutter is king. What was your take on Judge versus Raleigh? Did you have a side or?
I think just rooting against Judge with my heart. I was hoping Cal Raleigh would win it. I thought it was a better story. Judge had a monster year. I'm not trying to knock that down, but I thought what Cal Raleigh did for that Seattle team made him the most valuable player in the American, in my opinion. Without them, I'm not sure where Seattle was.
Yeah, but Yankees without Judge wouldn't have.
Better, but where were they?
The Judge wouldn't have made the playoffs. The Yankees wouldn't have made the playoffs without Judge. I mean, they wouldn't know. I mean,
They wouldn't have.
I mean, I don't think there's any
You're right.
question.
That's fair.
But the Mariners wouldn't have made it without Raleigh. What Raleigh did was just.
Oh, it wouldn't have been close.
What Raleigh did was so unique, but Judge had the better year. So I was kind of torn. I had a ticket on Raleigh because it was just kind of fun to root against Judge. But I think the right guy won.
He only won by 2 first-place votes.
It was very close.
Yeah,
it took like 2 riders to say, hey, we like Judge more.
I think you're right, Clemmer. The right guy won, but I was rooting for Cal Raleigh, if that makes sense.
Yeah, we both hit the Yankees, so it makes a lot of sense. I mean, I was doing the same thing. When is the next episode of Dirty Water coming out?
Off-season episodes are every Monday night, and then I believe they're released Tuesday morning. Myself, Hogdale, who's absolutely electric, the biggest Yankee troll in America, Cutter is king. And then if big news breaks, we'll just go live and just do a podcast that day. Like when the Red Sox eventually sign Kyle Schwarber and bring back Alex Bregman and trade for Joe Ryan, which they should do all 3 of those things. We'll do podcasts for all that. And then regular season, we'll do one for every series. So you guys have been around Hogdale, Clemmer. I know you have. He's electric. He loves baseball. And he's a rocket ship. I'm just going to be along for the ride.
Hogdale's very very nice, genuine guy. I like Hogdale.
Yes,
a lot.
very wholesome.
I don't know
wholesome
I don't know much about Cutter as king. I know he's like the Meek Phil of
He's
the
a
Red
big
Sox.
Red Sox troll.
Yes,
They say,
big troll.
yeah.
Huge
Meek,
Red
how do you have respect for him as a fellow troll?
Well, I tip my cap. Yeah. Right.
Oh wow, okay, that's good.
We can't ignore it. Bama lost last night. We got to talk about it.
Oh, yeah, that's a good
Oh,
point.
shit.
That's fair. Yeah, I mean, it's Football Friday. That's fair. Out-rebounded massively on the glass. Shot it pretty well. Hit, I think, 14 threes, 15 threes. Positives to take out, limiting turnovers massively. I think 7 against St. John's, 7 or 8 against Purdue last night. But the rebounding was just a bad effort with all that. Like, you can't get out-rebounded by 25. I did say their front court was going to give us massive problems. 7'4" kid played well. Wren is really, really good. Braden Smith's unbelievable. But with all that said, Reitzel had 3 points or 6 points, I think. Bad. Phylon, bad. With all that said, at the line with a chance to tie the game with under 2 minutes. Out-rebounded by a million.
But you were at home.
2 of our best guards. Yeah, we were at home.
I know.
That's accurate.
Just throwing that out there.
But a lot of things going against you. 2 of our best guards, MIA, and right there. So would have been nice to get. We needed to go 2-2 in this stretch. Tough
1-1 right now.
4th toughest games in the country. Very tough one against Illinois in Chicago. They got a lot of length. They do a lot of things that Purdue does as well, like the size in the front court is going to give us problems. And then you go out to the Players era in Vegas and get Gonzaga, who I think can win a national title. So tough spot. Yeah, I don't think you take as the thing I would say is as quickly as everybody got high on Alabama, don't then immediately get back low. They're still a really, really good team. Like that's gonna be how it's gonna go. You're gonna play elite teams. You're gonna win. You're gonna lose, and that's how it goes. So credit to Purdue. Matt Painter's an unbelievable coach.
When is the Illinois game?
Wednesday,
Oh my
19th,
goodness.
United Center.
Rico, two college basketball things for you real quick. I thought you and Rapoli was awesome. That was great back and forth before that game last weekend. And then did you have a take on BYU UConn? This open 3.5, and I bet UConn right away going to be huge home court for UConn. Dan Hurley is a man on a mission after last year. And then the BYU arrest thing, I figured without
the
a start,
suspension hurts.
knocked them down a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, I still think DeBance is unbelievable, but you worry about a guy going semi on the road, in a big spot like this. I still think BYU is going to be in a dogfight, but I would lay it with UConn right now.
You would lay the 3.5? Okay.
I'd lay the 3.5 with UConn. Not enough horses right now at BYU, some distractions.
Is DeBance a Mormon?
He's from, I don't know.
Why would you go to
from
BYU?
Massachusetts.
Why would
I
you
think
go to BYU?
he's from New England
He's
for
from
sure.
Massachusetts.
Was
Why would you go to
big NIL
BYU?
money?
Because he got the most
He got
NIL
eight-
money
he got
ever
eight.
in
How
history
much?
of college
He got a
basketball.
lot.
Like that much more than the next offer?
$5 to $7 million. You
And
know who
like-
the runner-up was for him? Alabama.
Really? Oh, imagine if you guys had him.
forget it.
And this is like 5-7 million. Like what? 17 years old too, or like 18 years old.
I know. I just like like you said, but Meek's Meek has their credo on the door.
Yeah.
Like, do you care about winning? You care about fucking.
He cares about winning.
Cares about winning, I guess.
Well, BYU's in the national title race, so I don't hate him with that. It's not like he took the money and went to fucking Arizona State or UCF, who's going to be bad.
Yeah, then he would have been fucking instead of winning.
Exactly. So we'll see. All right, enjoy the weekend. Also, we should. So, yeah, I think we've announced it.
Yeah.
It's pretty safe. If you haven't watched it, shut it off.
He's talking about the Internet Invitational. If you haven't watched the Internet Invitational, shut it off.
I didn't know that the controversies that were going to come out of it were going to be that crazy.
I didn't know.
That was nuts. And my brother's a big golf guy. I always go to him right away. He clipped that they were like, "What distance do you think he has?" And he says like 182 or something like that, or 138, whatever it was. Like if you don't have the slope on, you're probably just saying 175, 180. I think he even said it with slope. There's a click. Like it's tough. The clicking, it's tough. It's a tough spot. The weeds and stuff like that. It got contentious. But with all that said, a gut-wrenching but also beautiful way to end it.
Oh, with him saying he'd give the money to his family, pay off his parents'
first shot, last shot, being that happy of the game that you love and the job got you that many opportunities, just unbelievable. So really, really sad. I said it before. Tom Kinchowski was a big time scout in New York. Saw a ton of guys, everybody from Kenny Anderson to LeBron James, and saw everybody. And they described him as the nicest man in the gym. And his quote when he died, or when people did profiles on him, he said, "Basketball has brought me a lot of great friends." I think the same can be said about golf for Beef, and that was beautiful to watch at the end there. So, tough. Just the nicest guy in the world, and you look like he never would have thought in a million years he would have the entire world. It was the biggest thing going. It was an unbelievable
the numbers are huge.
Tournament. It's insane. So, and he's doing that, and his team gets to win, and
obviously it's so sad he died here, but what a great farewell. What a great obviously it's horrible. He's
it's interesting how
31 years old.
Phrase that. I get what you're saying, but yes,
but it is at least he had that a wonderful moment.
A beautiful moment in a horrible situation.
Yes.
So, we love you, Beef. So thanks to everybody who watched the Internet Invitational, and we'll see you Monday. Yak's up now.